is yours. And you get to have it every single day. Hey guys, it is Dr. Katie Henry here, coming to you from beautiful Bali. This is like my second home, maybe my real home, maybe my soul home. I don't know. But I am in full joy here. And that is what I actually want to share with you today, is that a lot of people have asked me, like, okay, Katie, I get it. You're about joy. You about like shifting into this, and like, you look so happy. How do you do this? And I want to tell you guys that, number one, I am happy. I do choose joy, and I choose it every single day. And I'm going to be honest with you, there are for sure moments that I am not in this state. Always. And I honestly, like even an hour ago, I was not joyful and happy and high vibe because the internet wasn't working, the Wi-Fi wasn't working. I had to reschedule a call with a client today. See, like, okay, am I going to be able to get this to work? And it was super frustrating. It was so frustrating. And I was like, you know what? No, I am choosing to shift this. I am choosing to make things feel better. I am choosing for this to not be difficult. And I'm connecting to the joy of the fact that I'm in Bali. It's beautiful here. Like, why would I be complaining or upset about the freaking Wi-Fi when I'm in a gorgeous space? And I know that I get to do something to shift it, to get it to work perfectly. And now it's working perfectly because I got a new hotspot thing. So yay. But I think that a really important concept that a lot of us just kind of, I don't want to say it like pushing it off to the side, but you make it not a big deal, is feeling good, feeling amazing, feeling joyful, feeling high vibe. And people are like, you know, like, I'll do that later. I have all these other things going on. I'm stressed out. Like, life is crazy, blah, 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 blah. I'll do that later. What you're telling to the universe is that, like, what you desire is actually not that important, and they can put it on the back burner. When you're saying like, oh, actually right now I'm too stressed out about this, or I'm worrying about money, or I'm worrying about this, that, or the other. I'm worrying about all these situations, and actually, like, those situations aren't that important right now because apparently this to-do list that I have is the priority. And so you're putting yourself on the back burner. You're putting your joy on the back burner. So what the universe hears is, okay, cool, that stuff's not important. And so they don't know that, like, they don't know that you have like a ranking of things. And like, if your happiness is on this low thing and you're putting that aside, but like, you're right now, you're like, God, I really want to make money. And you're asking for money and stuff, but you're not asking for your happiness and your joy or your health or your vitality or whatever it is. The universe is getting a conflicting message. The universe is saying like, okay, wait, but you're putting this thing out that I want this, but I don't want this. And I actually, from the universe and from an energy standpoint, they're like, wait, this is all actually the same. So what you're doing is sending out conflicting energetic waves where it's this, like, instead of it being a flow of, oh yeah, you get to have everything you want. What the universe hears is, okay, well, it would be nice to have this, but I don't want this. And it would be nice to have that, but I don't want that. And I mean, do you understand how confusing that is? It's very confusing. So what I want you to hear, and I want you to know, and I want you to understand is you get to ask for all of the things that you want, and you get to ask for it from this space of joy, of abundance, of, oh my gosh, I get to feel amazing all the time. Because you absolutely do. You absolutely get to feel amazing all the time. You absolutely get to have every single thing you want and desire. And you get to send that message out to the universe on every single level, on an energetic level, on a spiritual level, on a physical level, on a financial level, on an emotional level. You want to feel amazing with all of these things all the time. But you get to send that message out to the universe in the same wavelength. So, if you want more money, ask for it. If you want to feel better, ask for it. If you want to be healthier, ask for it. If you want to experience more joy in your life, ask for it. And ask for it from this place of, I am so happy and grateful that I get to have X, Y, and Z. Or the language I use is, I'm so overjoyed and grateful for this, this, and this. The things that you want and the things that you desire. And do it from the space of gratitude and from the space of joy. From the space of, oh, it feels so good to have this, this, and this. Because the energy of joy, the energy of anything higher vibration, so you call it joy, you call it bliss, you call it ecstasy, you call it love, whatever you want to call it, it's this higher vibrational thing. On the energetic scale, it is the ones that are on top. And when you come from that space and you come from that energy, you will have the things that you want and you desire. But it comes from this pure state of joy and knowing that when you change and you shift into this joy mindset, this joy way of being, this higher vibrational way of being, you shift and you change your whole life. So I call it, this is the language that I'm using on this, and I want you guys to kind of feel into this. Like, it's the alchemy of joy. It's the alchemy that you get to create and you get to shift and you get to mix things up internally to shift into joy and these higher vibrational states of being. And this energy that is so incredibly powerful. And here's the thing, energy is not created or destroyed, right? It's just shifted. It's just transformed. It's moved. That is a physics principle. It's a law of the universe. Energy is not created or destroyed. So I want you to look at what is the energy you're creating for yourself and what is the reality you're creating for yourself, and know that you get to be the alchemist of your life. There is a reason why that is one of my favorite books, because it's about empowering yourself from within and saying, I get to create this, and I really want you to choose to create it with joy. Because when you do that, the whole entire journey is beautiful and magical and amazing. So, go create your life and create it with joy. If you want help and support on this, send me a message or comment below this video and join me in my 4-week intensive Alchemize into Joy. We are going to talk about all the different ways that you get to shift into this state of being and this higher vibrational living, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, energetically. It's beautiful. There's a beautiful transformation that you get to make. And then as you do that, you shift yourself internally in your state of being, and then it trickles into every other area of your life. It trickles into your business, it trickles into your relationships, it trickles into everything else, but it starts with you. And so if you want to be the alchemist of your life, you want to create a massive business, you want to make a bunch of money, you get to start with yourself, and you get to start with shifting internally and up-leveling and upgrading into joy and into these higher frequencies and higher vibrations of living. And it gets to change your life. So, if you feel called to dive deeper and be the alchemist of your life and alchemize into joy, join me for this intensive. It's going to be magical and super powerful. And of course, go do something that brings you joy. I am Dr. Katie Henry. Send me a message or comment below this video if you want to dive deeper into any of these concepts. And don't forget to share with me how you are alchemizing and being the creator of joy and creating more joy in your life. Go do something that brings you joy. And that is how you live, fueled by joy. I'll see you guys later. Lots of love.